this message is for Cancer. Okay, I had two cards, like one that was like jumping out from the top and one that was, had jumped out in my hand, but it's very interesting the way these cards came together. It was like very decisive. I feel like somebody is going to take a very clear step, very clear communication, and it feels like it's just all building up. But this person, it's almost like they already know. They already know what they need to say. They already know what they need to do. I just saw 333 on the time. You could be seeing repeating numbers, and on the bottom of the deck, you could be seeing angel numbers, confirmations. We do have the Magician. This is somebody who is setting their intentions. They are thinking about you. With this infinity symbol, they do feel like this could be like a connection, like a soul connection, something that is outside of time and space. I mean, we've got some strong, like very strong cards coming over here on your person's side, which is interesting because for you, I still get that energy of like, you know what, I've got to figure some things out for myself. I'm interested in this, wanting the best, but you could be prioritizing like your own well-being and all of that. And all the while, this is somebody who is definitely wanting to manifest some sort of new beginning with you. And I was curious what's behind that. We have the Judgment card. Wow, talk about like a strong connection. I mean, these cards, before we even get started, are so powerful. Not only is this person wanting to do something, say something, take some sort of step, make something clear, the whole universe is lining up to bring somebody towards you, somebody that I feel like you could have been born to meet with the Judgment card. Like that is a powerful energy. This is a turning point. You could have somebody in some cases with this Judgment card here wanting to resurrect something, could have somebody wanting to kind of put the past in the past and see what can happen, see where it can go. But I do feel like this person seeing signs of you, thinking about you, definitely getting a nudge from their guides, their universe to do something very decisive. So powerful energy. I mean, just leading into this heart of the matter for you, we've got the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Oh, and if I didn't mention, I don't think I did, Aries and Gemini for me with this Magician card. But you're interested. You would like to talk to, connect with, communicate with somebody you're interested in, somebody you're attracted to. For those of you that are calling in new, then you're definitely ready for something new. You're interested. For me, the Page of Wands in a love reading is kind of tentative. Like, I'd like to take a step. I'd like to talk. I'd like to take some sort of initiative or action, or I'd like a message to come towards me. Doesn't all have to happen right this second. I want to feel it out. I want to see if this person's as interested in me as I am in them, but I would like to see what can happen. I would like to see where this can go. And your person has the Emperor. They're leading with the Emperor. Aries energy here, but this is somebody that honestly, I have to say, feels like you could absolutely be the one. This is somebody who is feeling more confident by the day that the two of you could be a match. It is somebody I feel like who has set their sights on you and this connection to see where it can go, to see what can happen. Once again, that very decisive kind of energy. If someone has been, unsure or indecisive, or all over the place, and it's like they know if they want this to happen, they know if they want this to come together, they've got to take some sort of very decisive action and let you know how important you are to them, let you know what you really mean to them. And this is somebody who feels like this absolutely could be the connection they've been hoping for, what they have been wanting to manifest in, whether they use those kinds of words or not with that Magician energy. This is somebody who is looking for something very significant. In your daily life, you've got a Five of Wands, Leo energy here, but you could be dealing with some trauma, some conflict. I mean, work, school, family, friends, or in a connection, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like, things get stirred up, usually for a reason, but sometimes we just get caught up in needless stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with us. And you could be, caught up in some things, at work in your life that are just stressing you out, causing some, maybe a little bit of chaotic energy. You could have feelings for somebody and be very interested in somebody, but not necessarily sure what action to take. Sometimes the Five of Wands is just like wanting to take some sort of initiative and action, but feeling a little all over the place. You know, sometimes there can be concern from you or the other person, maybe that there's competition or something like that. And sometimes it can straight up be a disagreement that has happened or a miscommunication. But let's go ahead and see. And we've got the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Aries energy, again, could be significant here. Leo and Sagittarius as well. But I feel like, you know, if this is representing your energy, how you are feeling, I feel like even though maybe there has been some difficulty, there's some things that you have figured out. The Queen of Wands, like, knows who they are. They know what they want. They take initiative. They go for it. Very spontaneous. This can be, you know, feeling incredibly attracted to someone, interested in someone. Somebody could be feeling very drawn to you, feel like you're very magnetic. There could be like a very fiery attraction between the two of you with all this. I mean, all of this is fire here. There could be like an instant attraction, instant chemistry. And even though you're very interested and attracted to this person, for some reason, there is something that has been kind of stirred up or something that you could be feeling conflicted about, even though I do feel like, you know, you're drawn to this and you could be wanting to say or do something spontaneous to maybe let somebody know, or they could be wanting to do, you know, say something towards you. This person in their daily life has a Queen of Swords, Libra energy, strong Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius as well. But I was talking about somebody who's gaining some clarity, feeling like they need to do or say something very direct, very, you know, decisive. This is somebody who gets right to the point. I feel like if there is something that, you know, maybe has been miscommunicated or something that, you know, maybe somebody hasn't told you or communicated with you, I think they're thinking exactly about how to make something very clear, because the Queen of Swords is like right to the point. Let's go ahead and see. What is this person wanting? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's way too many cards. I'm just going to take, when I lift this up, the one that shows up here on the bottom. Okay, that's very clear. I am going to glance at these just to get an idea. And look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, your Queen of Cups is here. That is specifically your energy. So we do have to look at that. So Sagittarius, Cancer energy showing up twice with the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, Seven of Swords, Aquarius, and the Page of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is the card that we're taking, what they're wanting to communicate, but all of these cards do tell me a little bit about what is going on here. The two of you could be friends, or you could know each other. You could be connected to one another with the Three of Cups. They could really enjoy being around you. But with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords, there are some things they're holding back. Maybe they've had a lot going on. Maybe they've been working a lot, something like that with the Ten of Wands. But look at this. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, and I'm going to put these back in the deck in case they want to jump out again. This is somebody who clearly is wanting an opportunity, hoping that things can move forward, hoping this can happen. And it's like they know there's something with the Seven of Swords that maybe they have been holding back and being kind of secretive about, but they do want to see this through with the Ten of Wands. And look, I asked what it is they're wanting to make clear. And sorry, I know that is a lot coming out, but I feel like when all those cards reveal themselves, there is a reason. We have the Queen of Swords ultimately clarified by the Page of Cups. This is somebody who's interested in you. They're falling for you. They do want to talk. They do, you know, and if somebody has been a little more serious, a little more, you know, with this energy of the Queen of Swords, which can seem like calm, cool, and collected, but there can be a lot more going on. They could be thinking about, you know, showing you the side of them, maybe that you haven't seen yet with the Page of Cups. Maybe flirting a little bit or saying something from the heart, telling you something they have been feeling, but they're attracted to you. They're drawn to you. They're interested in you. And it's like they just want to know what this is all about. They want to find out if they have a chance, if you're in, you know, if you're interested too. In your heart space, you've got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy here. But for me, when this shows up, like when a swords, any kind of swords card, which is mental energy, shows up in the heart space, you can be thinking like, and sometimes even overthinking what you're feeling a little bit, trying to decide something. But ultimately, I feel like with this energy coming up, there might be somebody that you just can't get off your mind. In your heart, especially with the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, is very spontaneous, kind of quick moving action. You could be wanting to be like, you know what, we need to, if this is going to happen, if this is going to work, we just need to say something, do something, see what can happen, make it happen. But the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's something about this person where your mind keeps rushing back to them, the littlest thing. And I do see this energy of you might be deciding to like be on your own a little bit, but it's like your mind keeps rushing back to this person. And look at this. We had the Five of Cups jump out in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, Aries energy. I feel like you're drawn to this person because there's something about this where you feel like, this could go someplace. This could be something I'd like to take things to the next level and see what can happen. Knight of Swords, clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse, which the Five of Cups in reverse is much better than the Five of Cups upright. Five of Cups upright is somebody who's so discouraged about something that hasn't worked, they can't even see the Two of Cups behind them, the love, the opportunity, what is still standing after a challenging time. But I feel like with the Five of Cups in reverse, you are thinking about somebody, you have feelings for somebody, and you're starting to think, you know what, maybe this is something. Maybe this is something I could explore. Maybe there is love here. Maybe there is more to this than meets the eye. And it's like you're getting over some sort of discouraged energy and maybe wanting to explore something further. Your person has a strength card, but once again, we have that infinity symbol. That same infinity symbol we had over the head of this magician here on the bottom of the deck. There's something about this person just having this knowing that this connection with you is different than anything else. The way they feel for you, the way they think about you, there's something about it. Now, with the strength card in their heart space, it could be somebody who is working up the confidence to express some things that they have been feeling. It can also at times be somebody almost like trying to restrain themselves in their emotions if they feel like it's too much, too fast. And I'm going to get a clarifier and really see. Spirit, why do we have the strength card here? Wow, strength in reverse jumped out, and we have, I can't even believe these cards, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, and here is the Lovers. All of these cards kind of peeking out from deep in the deck. There's something about this energy and this person I feel like is going back and forth. Do I move forward? Do I hold back? Do I have the strength to say what's on my mind here? Should I, keep it in? Aries that is Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries here, but ultimately, this person is attracted to you. They're interested in you. They're drawn to you. They know, it's time to say something, do something, take some sort of initiative. With the Lover's energy showing up here, and it's going to show up again in a minute, and the Four of Wands, which was also in your heart space, there's something about the two of you that you're drawn to one another. You want to spend more time together. You want to see what can happen. And I feel like there could be something that this person might be holding back, might not have said, that it's almost like they won't be able to resist saying. I feel like there's something that they may even surprise you, something they might say or do because they're interested. Now, a lot of mirroring energy here. If you're dealing with a soulmate twin flame kind of connection, that's definitely that kind of energy. But honestly, I feel like everything we attract in is a reflection of something going on within us. And look at what you both have in your intentions. You've got the Nine of Cups. And it's showing up here on both sides. Both of you are wanting, a wish come true, some happiness, some really good things, wanting some good news, what you're wishing for, what you're hoping for. You could both be wanting to, make the other person happy. You could be like wishing and hoping for this to come together. Both of you could be wishing for the other person to take some sort of step or make some sort of move. But I do have to say, we've got a Ten of Cups coming up, not, to do spoilers or anything, but it is coming up in the potential outcome of your person here, in order to have that Ten of Cups energy, because we do attract, what we are. We do attract other people that hold that same vibration and frequency that we hold in order to have that beautiful 10 of Cups, which is that lasting, happy connection. Both of us do need to be in like that 9 of Cups place. You got to be in a good space to attract somebody that's in a good space. Both of you could be even taking a little time to get centered and just enjoy and to feel good. And as you do that, you could be getting more and more drawn to one another. Let's go ahead and see with this 9 of Cups on both sides. I'm curious what this is all about. 9 of Cups for you, clarified by the 6 of Cups for your person. We've got, wow, the 4 of Wands and the King of Swords. And here's this 5 of Wands. There's still that energy of feeling conflicted. I don't know if something happened, if there was like a disagreement or something. We've got the 9 of Cups clarified by the King of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Gemini, Aries could be significant here. Libra, Aquarius as well. But this person, once again, is having that energy of feeling, very determined, setting intentions, thinking things through, thinking about you like crazy. If it is somebody who plays it cool a little bit, and even if they have been a little bit quiet, it's like they've set their intentions, they've set their mind on you, and there's a lot of integrity, a lot of honesty, a lot of communication, potential communication with the King of Swords, somebody who is thinking things through, but it's connected again with the 4 of Wands, taking things to the next level, feeling like the two of you really could, have something. You've got the 9 of Cups clarified by the 6 of Cups, and I couldn't quite tell if this came out in reverse or upright. And I saw it in reverse for a second. I also saw it upright. When I laid it down, I did set it upright, but you could be feeling that 6 of Cups, that's a soul connection, and you've got a lot of strong energies here. You've got the Lovers, the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Like there is some strong energies here of two people that are just undeniably drawn and attracted to one another. With that kind of like being a little bit in reverse, and then me not being really sure which way it's coming up, you could be wanting to connect or talk to somebody or really open up or reconnect with them. You also could be worried that, maybe you're not going to hear from them or not going to see them. Or you could be like, you know what, I want to talk to them, but I'm not going to make that first move. They've got to take a step too. So it's kind of interesting how that was, but regardless, you do feel like this is something. The 6 of Cups for me is that kind of connection, no matter how it shows up, that you just feel it. You feel it from the moment you meet this person. There's something here. There's something that just feels right. And it seems to be a thread through this reading. So potential outcome energies. You have an 8 of Swords, a 9 of Pentacles, and a 9 of Wands. Look at all of this independent energy. And I saw this from the beginning. I feel like, and that's why I said there might be some things that you're wanting to sort out and decide on your own before taking any kind of steps. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius could be significant. But the 8 of Swords, this is when, for whatever reason, you feel kind of stuck. Like you can't say what you want to say, do what you want to do, maybe make a move that you want to make. Maybe you do want to move forward, but it's like maybe you're waiting for the other person to take some sort of step. But the only place we're really stuck is in our mind, and that's what the 8 of Swords is all about. This person can shrug out of those ties. They can remove that blindfold. They can walk free of these swords, but they've got to trust their heart. They've got to trust their heart. They've got to get out of their head, get grounded, get into their heart space. I do feel like that's what you're doing, but once again, with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands, it's like there's a little bit that you could be working out on your own. You could be taking a little time to get centered, to get grounded, to do your own thing. Very independent energy here with the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's ready for that 10 of Pentacles because they've taken time to get balanced in themselves and they can have that stable connection. But you could be taking a little time, to do your own thing, to be on your own, especially if you're feeling for some reason like you don't know if you should or could reach out. And yet with the 9 of Wands, you do want to see this through. You do want to see what can happen. You do want to see where this can go. This is our wounded warrior energy, although it's very different in this card. Somebody who's been through their share. You've been through your share of things. You've faced your disappointments, but you're beginning to rise above all that. You're beginning to realize what's really important, what you want to take a stand for, what you want to, fight for, move towards. And you do want to see something through. You do want to, see what can happen and see where this can go. But I also feel like you're in that energy of, I'm also good on my own. It's got to feel right. And this person also has to be ready to, come forward from the heart and express things and show me how, they feel. Clarifying that Oh my goodness, we got the Page of Wands in the Chariot, your major arcana Cancer. On the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands, and here is the Sun. I mean, the two of you are interested in each other. You're attracted to one another. You're thinking about each other. You do feel like you'd like to talk, you'd like to explore this. There could be some real happiness here. With that Sun peeking out, with that Leo energy, this can be something you're ready for now. Clarifying this Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands energy is this Page of Wands and the Chariot. All of this began with the Page of Wands. You're interested. There's somebody. If there's nobody, you could be meeting somebody any second with that Page of Wands coming in. But you do want to talk. You do want to test the waters. You do want to see what can happen. You do want to see where this can go. And with the Chariot energy, you would like to, if this is going to happen, let's just make it happen. If we're going to explore this, let's just do it. Let's, move forward. Stop dragging our feet. Stop, you don't want to play any games. You don't want to be overthinking or dealing with somebody who isn't communicating. You just want to move forward if you're meant to move forward, or be on your own if you're meant to be on your own. I feel like you don't want to be in limbo. You want to see what can happen. You want to see where it can go. Your person's final cards, look at this, are the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, which is specifically Cancer energy, Pisces and Scorpio as well, but Queens are cardinal, so specifically Cancer here. The Lovers and the Six of Wands. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo could all be significant. This Six of Wands, but ultimately, this person wishing, hoping for you, set their mind on you, can't get you off their mind. Four of Wands, wanting to take this to the next level, is really wanting to have this Ten of Cups with their Cancer person. They feel like you could be their happiness. I feel like they're falling more and more for you every day. With the Lover's energy here, they feel drawn to you, interested in you. They felt like they've met you for a reason, and that they do want to listen to their guidance, see what can happen. And the Six of Wands, and I saw the Five of Wands on both sides, which is the Six of Wands comes after that. Some kind of conflicted energy, sometimes sort of difficult energy. This is someone who is ready and wanting to overcome all of that and step forward. Somebody who is hoping for success in this connection. Somebody who wants to take a chance. Somebody who might want to be, impress you, be well received, and know that if they're to step forward, that they really are going to, have that chance. But I feel like that is exactly what's going to happen. I feel like, you're going to decide, do you want to move forward with this? Do you want this to happen? Are you ready? Are you interested? But this is somebody I feel like who is definitely going to give it their best shot here. Somebody who wants to take a chance, wants to tell you how they feel because they feel like the two of you are a match.